now I got my setup. Looks nice, doesn't it? It's RGB as well. Get off my keyboard. Settings. Help. Back. How? Oh. It's not working. I can't even do I. Whatever. That's not how I wanted it. Huh? C. Maybe mouse. Nature cake. E. I probably should go to a public server, so I'm gonna pause and I'll be back. The thing, Aura Fighter is one of the people from the Discord for this game, so it's not gonna happen the way he wants it to happen. I know the values and they've been going up, and now that I'm out of the Discord because they've used their powers to kick me out, I no longer have access to Discord. So the problem is I can't really find out if what I'm trading for is fair or not. Only using what God has given me, which is in knowledge, and trading back. Oh, back. Whoa. Where is back? Whoa. That's an emote. Back. Whoa. This is not back. Whoa. Did I misread that? So that's a weird way to do it. But okay. Oh. Wow, I hate the shift lock for me. It's not something I prefer. I don't have anything to open. I mean, it's in an hour that the shop is gonna reset. I remember seeing that, glance at that. Oh my gosh. But anyways, as I was saying, The Discord moderators abuse their powers because the pressure of being under neglectful devs got to all of them, and they use each other as a system of support, toxically by the way, to the point where they allowed each other to abuse their powers, including trying to sell dumplings, which was one of the rules that they were really not supposed to break themselves as moderators, right? And yet they tried to claim and exaggerate the truth by saying that everyone, as in every single person in the Discord for where they were trying to do this selling of the dumplings for real money at, was trying to do the same thing, but they were the first people to start it. Then one of the moderators called PETA was genuinely failing to do her job under pressure and took it out on me as well as many others apparently, and they have proof, but then they all reverted back to people pleasing and decided to support her and be friends with her, which they were all backstabbing and lying to me in that process of. So basically they were twisting the narrative, pretending to be friends with me, telling me that they have proof, and they never sent me the proof. They said, oh, we'll tell PETA whenever I first asked the last person that was connected to that group for the proof again, because they never sent it, right? And so they're like, I don't know, ask PETA. And then that's when I knew they were really friends with PETA. So all of them. And then I got banned from the Discord that wasn't even related to the Dang Games Discord. It was just one of the other members that made one for everyone to join so they could trade. Then the dev believed PETA. So the dev believed PETA over me and made it seem like I did something wrong when I didn't. No, I'm not gonna add. No. Because you literally just offered for a 5K, and based off of the game value, you coming to offer for my stuff. You thought, you little scammer. You just got caught on video trying to scam me. Do not trust that dude either, guys. Anyone that I expose on this game that is trying to scam me, they are not trustworthy for you either. This is their, not that one. This is his real username. Don't trust him. I'm gonna say Petite tried to scam me in chat. My God help me. I'm struggling right now. So cheat 03487. Oh my gosh. Where is it? 03487. Now you're gonna have to offer properly because you're gonna need to add, hun. You try to scam me, so make it up for me. No more. Where's your money, babes? Where's your money? Because it was okay for you to try and scam. I wonder if that's how you got all your other stuff. You ready? No, baby, you're gonna have to add. Now you have to add. The audacity that you think you finna make me add after you try to scam me? No. We don't play that game. No. Add or leave. Add or leave. You don't like it, do you? I've given plenty, and it's still not at 10K. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, up there, 5K of that value is mine. So he's only at 2,000, nearly 3,000 value. That means he's missing around 2,000 and something value to add. And he's trying to make me add, but you're the one coming to offer, and you already tried to scam me, so you're gonna make it up to me. You're gonna give me what I desire, the best offer. You're gonna go to the check market and accept, or you're gonna leave me alone, because I'm not playing games with you. Playing too much. I told him that he was trying to scam me and that I'm not gonna offer. You're gonna accept or you're gonna get declined. Okay, that's what I thought. If you guys also know the value of your stuff, don't go walking up to somebody offering for stuff if you know that you're gonna end up having to pay for them. Like, it's like trying to manipulate the values only when you're getting values, and that's not okay. Like, when you're offering for other people's stuff, that is. But if you're the one who's getting your stuff offered for and you don't like the offer, that's okay. You can say no, I want more, and if they don't accept that, then okay. You don't have to feel bad. No one's gonna judge you. I shouldn't judge you, and I won't. But when you're coming to somebody else's stuff, you're saying, I want to offer for your stuff. Don't get mad when they say no to your offer because they don't like your offer. He did give me some rare stuff, so. Oh. He gave. Oh, but that's. Oh, okay. Glory to God. Because I got another one with another strawberry mutation for the Muffin Cat. That's really awesome. But anyways, yeah. But when people try to scam y'all, and then they try to trade you afterwards, be willing to accept the gift that God has given you for them trying to scam you, because that's the penalty. Okay, they're gonna accept the offer and give you what you want, or they're gonna leave you alone. That's simple. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Should be. Oh no, we not doing that. You changed the offer up. I'm not playing with you. You thought you was gonna play, but you're not. Okay, so the definition of playing just means, in this context, they're trying to tell me that after putting down an offer of getting my hopes up, they're going to remove it and try to offer for that. Like, no, you could have just waited till I put my stuff down at that point, told me which ones you're offering for, and then chose those for your dumpling, but equally, because you don't get to choose the value when you're coming to offer for somebody else's stuff, right? Same way, if I were to come to your stuff, I can't choose the value that I want for it. No. Anyways, stop interrupting me, demon. I know what you're doing. You're gonna stop interrupting me. Unless you have a good offer, the fair offer that I'm looking for myself, or an upgrade, right? Upgrade or an offer that's equal. You're gonna leave me alone. Strawberry. I think last time I checked, did I put something in the machine? Oh. Yeah, I did. I put something in the machine for 50 minutes. It's 34. So it's been like 20 minutes. Yeah, like 20 minutes almost. So it's been like 16 minutes. But anyways, as I was saying, the devs basically believed whatever lie that PETA conjured up after I DM'd her, calling her out on her hypocritical behavior, saying that she has an ego, that she's allowed people around her to puff it up, you know, and that the behavior she's representing as a moderator is inappropriate and unprofessional and it's abusive and she needs to stop doing that. And the people around her obviously are the reasons why she's being like that, is because she's being enabled by a bunch of people who think that because they're friends with her, they won't get abused. And that's essentially what flying monkeys are, as far as I'm aware. And if I'm wrong on that, y'all guys can reiterate what they're actually doing in the comments and describe the actual description of what they're doing that is not in a wrong lighting, like you can't manipulate the truth. Essentially, tell me the actual truth. Don't try to manipulate me, right? 8,237 is my total value. Which ones are you wanting to offer is the question. What? 3, 5. It would be 16,000 if that was the right offer. Who said I was giving you another chance? Not happening. Because I'm not giving you another chance. Never. We never give the enemy another chance. Nope. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me now, but my phone accidentally fell. But we never give a chance to the enemy. Not again. After he already did that, no. I wouldn't be able to do anything besides the fact that he would have free will to do that. Again, if I give him a chance to, and I'm not doing it, you know. Do you want to go to a public server that's pro? What is that in the background? Should I or should I not? I think it'll be the same server, so we're gonna go with a no. Alt V. How very pinned. Y'all saw that, all of those things though. Wait, I haven't even set up what I wanted to trade. By the way, ting, 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 ting. That's the most mercy you finna get from me, is me accepting your trade that I deserve because you try to scam me, you scam artist, attempter. And the fact that you knew what that type of scam was, and to the fact that you went to the extent of attempting it, just shows that you were a scammer already. You did not care. How much do I got? Oh my god. Who are you? 8,000. Okay. No, we're not doing that. See, this would be so much easier if I was on my keyboard where I could comfortably type, but we're not finna do that. Yeah, I would show more dumplings too. Thank you, sweetie. Because they were trying to play me. We are gonna go, though. And we're gonna go back. No. I'm not giving it to you free, Bobby. Stop trying to steal stuff from people. You're weird. Don't do that again. That's a command. He thinks it's funny, but you're not cute or funny, and you're not cool. You're not getting clout for it either. 0 of those things are being added to you. Instead, you get a negative aura. We don't let people scam us. We decline them. I will not take underpays, is what I should be writing. Oh my gosh. This is the difficulty of trying to type. Let's remove that because I don't need that. No. No underpaying. Leave me alone. No. No means no. What are you talking about? Please, I don't care if you can't afford it. You literally came into my board, bro. offering for myself knowing that you cannot afford it and you're trying to make me feel bad, that's not okay. That's called manipulation. I'm defending my honor. Leave. This is what people do to you constantly. They be trying to make you feel bad for not wanting to take less than the bare minimum. And then even when it's the bare minimum, they're doing it just because they can. And I get it, you're upset, but you don't get to make people feel bad whenever they don't want to give you what they want or what they've worked hard for. You don't get to choose. The fact that I have to say that to people, it just shows that I've dealt with so many people trying to make me feel bad so many times, to the point that they just keep doing it because they think that they can get enough out of me before I start, finally give them what they want. Well, it doesn't matter. That's not my problem. I told you no. Then you maybe should work a little harder before making people who do work hard feel bad for working hard and not giving you their hard work. Do you get that concept, guys? I'm in a normal server, but there has been people who have like ores and stuff, that they can't afford something. But it's the fact that I've literally been sexually assaulted because of this type of manipulative behavior, because this person begged me to sleep with them even though I told them no, and my body language was no, and it wasn't an ecstatic yes, and he manipulated me into being raped by him multiple times. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you guys should never feel bad for not wanting to give your valuable parts to somebody, no matter if it's an in-game item or if it's your kindness that somebody is trying to force you to be kind to the point that you are manipulated into giving them free stuff. Your body or your items, your merchandise, nothing should be given just because they beg you. No means no, and they can't say please to get it. But anyways, let us continue playing this game that I'm supposed to be enjoying, but I'm having a hard time enjoying because people don't want to take no for an answer, and instead they want to manipulate or attempt to manipulate and make me feel bad for saying no to them for not wanting to give them my hard work. Okay? Alright. And the mouse. I'm not gonna lie, it's really difficult to play a game on laptop USB setup, because you have to go to Alt V just to get it to work. Why does it say Alt V, but it's not working? Oh, okay, there we go. So it's only whenever you have the keyboard open. But that's a lot of the trauma, I guess. I had it held in because I was scared if I told somebody I'd get in trouble. But it's not my fault. It's the individual that did me wrong that is the one at fault. Okay? Can I get up, or are you gonna let me fall down? Put it in SR. Wait, let me try that again. On PC, I used to do SR enter, and that would have worked better, but, you know. Look at them. How much is this? 1,000. Nice. I'm not gonna offer because I don't really want to look for stuff right now. I'm not trying to look for stuff. Double clicking puts the item on your hotbar very quickly. I almost forgot what my banana one was, but you know, it ended up showing up. A lot of these I still haven't been able to make because I don't have the actual buttons yet. 2 hours. I thought it was an hour before. Anyways, 20 minutes left till my cotton candy is ready to be created and toy mutated. But let's put my stuff down. This should be the pro server. I'm missing something that I could have added before. Oh, there it is. I was like, it's around 8,000 usually, but it wasn't showing. It was 8,000. See, even they have to argue with people because they don't want to listen. They said too low, I want comments. Bro, too low. Like, y'all need to listen when people say no. We shouldn't have to beg you to answer to our boundaries and our no's with, okay, I understand, and I'll stop. And you stop. I watched this short on YouTube. I responded to it myself. I was like, this is a good friendship because at first the woman was sharing gossips about her friend's life. And she's like, 1, I'm not interested. 2, you shouldn't be sharing gossip. It's none of your business. And then the next scene shows the woman having a civil conversation with her friend saying, hey, I don't want to talk about this no more. It's over. No more. And they're like, okay, it is done. It is no more and it's done. You know, like, they're like, okay, I understand, and they do it. So that is what I appreciate. Accepting the type of boundary that I would like for someone to give me respect for without any more complaining, because I'm not gonna complain with you just because you think that that's gonna convince me. I'm not gonna convince you to give me something that you want unless you manipulate me to think that I'm supposed to. And then you get mad when I don't give you what you wanted from me. Like, I'm not gonna ask you more than once, but I am gonna consistently tell you, if you try to scam me like that boy did, you're gonna make it up to me, or you're gonna stop trying to trade me, because I'm not gonna play with you. You've already gotten an upgrade by getting 5K from me. If you don't like that, then you can leave. Don't offer. Second of all, don't try to scam people when you think that they're easy to scam, because then you will definitely have to pay them. And God will make you pay. Because if when you're guilty and you think you can get away with it by scamming people, no matter what it is, even if you're scamming them out of their body autonomy via raping, you will pay for it. God will pay you back 7 times more. So, 8,237, and he better not be trying to offer for stuff that I'm clearly not trading right now. You better not. Do not offer for stuff that I'm not trading right now. You only offer for what's on the board, or specifically singularly, or all of them at once, but you're not going to tell me to change the offer for you to get something that I'm not trading currently. Just letting you know that. But anyways, we're not done yet, but 14 T-minus 14 minutes till Cotton Candy is done. We've been in the game a while. We're figuring it out. We gonna have fun, right? We're gonna have fun, and voice is not gonna be cut off because no one gets to choose that for us. God wants us to speak, we will speak. Okay, we will speak. Then I've had people argue too, because I was like talking about how this game had terrible math, and it does have terrible math, and people just don't like the reality of something being terrible while it not being an insult. It is terrible math because everything under nature has a negative value instead of adding, right? And that's why you see stuff like the banana, which is clearly supposed to be more expensive, and it's only supposed to have added value based off of the consistency of how easy it is to get something, not to like negatively affect, but to add value. Like, the consistency should be positive, like adding to the value of the dumpling, but instead it takes away when it's anything under nature mutation. And I was like, the real math that everyone knows is you have to add the base total it costs just to make that dumpling mutated in the first place, which is 5 of the dumplings, and you add up the total of the 5 value, and then you take that total and you multiply it by the multiplier. And if the dumpling is really expensive and you want to include the time it took to make it based off of the in-games interval per second, which is $1, which is $1 per 5 seconds. That means every 30 seconds you get $6, every 1 minute you get $12. So that means you remember that. And let's say you're trying to do the cotton candy like I did, right? Well, it takes the price of one dumpling, which is $500 for this particular dumpling, the cotton candy, and then it says every $100 is 10 minutes added. So since it's $500 for one dumpling, it's 50 minutes. Then we know that every minute we get $12. So we go 50 times 12, and then that would be the additional fee we add to the total value of our dumpling. That's for logical math. So if you guys ever want to do logical math, a lot of you will have to push forward in this game to do that, and a lot of you will have to keep being consistent and set a boundary, because a lot of these people in this game disagree with that value and they will try to bully you out of it, like they did to me in the Discord. But anyways, just warning you ahead of time, if you do try to do logical math value, which is probably more beneficial, and it is definitely beneficial, but the people get mad at you for having benefits because they want to be the only ones to be benefiting of the game. So they will lie to you and tell you the value is less than it actually is. Like, I've asked them, I was like, tell me what the actual value of this dumpling is, and they all told me the base value that is started with, not the actual value. So for Ghost, it's 12,500, but the real value is 30 to 50K. I've even, like, when it first came out, it got like a 50K value offered over base, right? And so I was confused as to why they were lying to me, and it's all because they just didn't want to benefit. They just didn't want me benefiting from the trades like they were. They kept lying to me, and they're like, oh, well, if you have like thousands of $5 dumplings and it adds up to 6 million, that doesn't mean you have anything good. Well, that's because you aren't using it. And even if you were to get something good, it would only be if it was nature and above, like you said, right? And the game doesn't even show that it will give you negative. It just gives you negative without warning you. And then the sell stand scams you at a value check and when you sell to it. doesn't give you the actual value. And then players, I've seen them sell something that costs 1.2K, which is a bomb. And I was like, wow, that they just got scammed. They just got scammed. And then on top of that, they were so angry when I didn't want to agree with them. I was like, okay, so how do you trade? How do you trade if I'm doing it wrong? Yeah, no, they didn't tell me much besides the fact that the regular players that do trade, you can get offers from them just like you get offers from overplay players, because they're looking to get stuff that looks cool and that are mutated. That's it. Paying and he's not listening. He's underpaying and he's not listening. I told him multiple times that he's underpaying. You were underpaying. Why are you saying ew on camera? So you know I'm recording, right? All of you bullying me are literally on record now. All of you are being recorded. They're bullying me. You guys see this? Darius? This is her real username, which is Galats Abysia. No, I didn't. Don't try to gaslight me. They're trying to gaslight me, guys, live. God, help me and defend me from the enemy. No, I never bullied you. Look at them, they're literally like harassing me. No, I didn't. I don't bully people. No. If she's that one girl who started getting mad at me because I told her no, that I wouldn't give her my dumpling, I wouldn't let her offer, she got angry at me, and then she started harassing me along with her other friend, I think maybe. If not, it was just mainly her that I was remembering. She harassed me. I think she chased me around the map, and I reported it. It's on video. And they got mad at me because I wouldn't let them offer, and I told them to leave me alone, and they're like, you're making people mad. Yeah, you're false accusing me because I didn't want to let you offer for something I don't have to let you offer for. I literally told you I wasn't trying to trade that, and you kept on bothering me. And you're like, are you going to let me offer fairly? Are you going to offer fair? Specifically. And when I didn't answer you and told you to leave me alone, you got angry. You're like, you're going to make people mad. Yeah, I saw the whole text that you posted. I literally got you on reporting line. Then you harass me with your friend, which are probably you either know or you spread lies to make them feel like they have to support you. I've never bullied you. I defended myself because you harassed me and you were bullying me, but I've never bullied you. And these people will do this to you guys, but you need to ask God to help you, which I'm gonna do right now. God, please help make sure these people don't win against me, because they said they're gonna false report me and say that I was bullying them when I wasn't. And because they've already banned me from the Discord, who knows what they're gonna do when I tell them to stop and leave me alone. I haven't done anything wrong, and they have nothing to prove because it's not true. They're not even harassing me anymore because they know that they're wrong. They just wanted to argue with me because I told them no. And they started that all unprovoked. Now I'm gonna start reporting every single time. I will be reporting every single time I play this game, because y'all seen that out of nowhere. They started false accusing me because I was the person who told them no last time, that they couldn't offer for something that I clearly was never gonna trade them because it's not for trade. Then they started harassing me, well, less than a minute, because I didn't want to give in. And that's not how you treat people. That's not okay whatsoever. And then she had her friend harass me and gaslight me, or attempt to gaslight me and make me feel bad by spraying me, which is weird. Why would you spray somebody if you weren't bullying them? And then they try to make me feel bad and say, oh, well, it's just a game. No, it's not a game when you're literally harassing somebody over false accusations that can ruin their life. Nobody was bullying you. You were instead doing what you claimed that I was doing, which was bullying me when I told you no, I'm not going to trade you something. 7,000. There goes Texas Massacre again, harassing me. Where is it? Oh, here it is. The full username is this. So you don't get to choose the rules. donation. Now I'm gonna go because I'm not gonna get harassed.